Hello and welcome to another video from Joomla. My name is Chetan, and in this video we'll look at optimizing the search engine friendly URLs for your Joomla website. Specifically, removing the redundant Index.php from the URLs of your pages. This is a default Joomla 4 install, and you can see by default if I go to a secondary page, this is the path of my website. In your case, it might be your domain name abc.com, and here we have index.php and then the name of the menu item. Now search engines hate this because it's redundant. It's same for every page and it does not make sense to have this. In Joomla, you can very easily remove this. There's a simple two-step process. Log into your Joomla backend and go to global configuration. Once there, on the right, you can see use URL rewriting. And there's a notice here which says rename htaccess to .htaccess before activating. And we'll do that. And we'll also see if we don't do what happens. So I'll go ahead and enable URL rewriting. And then go back to the home page. And if I click here, you'll see I get an error because we did not rename the file. Now we'll go to our files and rename the file. So we want to rename the file to .htaccess, but on Windows you can't do that. You can't have a file without a name, so that's why we're appending it with a dot at the end, and it'll automatically remove it. Now that we have an htaccess file, I'll go back and refresh. 1 second. And there you go. Well, I think I did something wrong. So I think I have to go to the correct directory. So let me do that. 1 second. All right, this is the correct directory. I was in the incorrect directory. So rename this file. And as you can see, I cannot rename a file without a name. So we do .htaccess and period at the end. You won't have this problem with your FTP program. This is just on Windows. So, and there you go. If I refresh the page, you can see the file. I'm able to access it. There is no index.php in the URL. Now there are other options too. You can add a suffix to the URL, and the suffix can be like .html or something like that. And you can see now the URL reads .html automatically. And then there's Unicode URLs as well, which means if you have special characters, let's say your website is running a different language and you want to have those things in your URL, Joomla will make sure those things are retained as well as is. So that can be, it doesn't cause problems with different type of browsers and different kind of operating systems and stuff like that. So you can turn this on as well if you're having problems with those special characters, and you can turn these off if you don't want to. But really, this is an option that gets index.php removed from your URLs. And obviously make sure you have search engine friendly URLs turned on, because if you don't, then you will be seeing something totally different. The traditional Index.php, content, this very long URL, which obviously you don't need. And that's it. That's how you remove Index.php from your URLs. Thanks for watching.